Okay, this is about struggling to get sales on eBay. This person said, I've reduced my items from 1,100 to 200. eBay is on the way out for me. Okay, before I give my 2 cents on this, just know that reselling is not it's not for the faint hearted. What platform you sell on, like eBay, Poshmark, Carry, if it's live streaming, whatever platform you sell on, it's a lot of grit. It's getting up early in the morning. It's getting to bed late night. It's just working around the clock. If you have any notion of making money from reselling, uh, if you don't, if it's gonna be a full time thing, you just have to go all in. And on top of that, you're still gonna need money for all that kind of stuff. Another person says, I am also super outdated how long the listing takes to complete and manage. They are obviously trying to add this to change and become a more desirable platform that they once were, but I don't see it happening. Now, people give eBay a lot of flack for not catching up to the latest trend, and maybe they're very slow to move, to change the needle, to change things in their platform. I think eBay's actively trying to do their best. I know with any business, you can't make any sudden changes. You have to do it slowly, otherwise you're gonna break stuff. Um, Another person said, I've seen some accounts with 30K items, and my question is how? Those accounts with 30K item, it's either that they have eBay, they're using eBay Mag, which for example, let's say if I have the eBay Mag has about 8 different sites. I could have 6, 7,000, 4,000, whatever. If you don't want to do the maths, maybe you have 3,000 stock on your eBay. eBay Mag would cross list them to all those 8 different sites. Now you do have to pay for those. You do have to pay for the subscription fee, which is 150 a month, I think, or so. But it just gives you access to to another market of 300 million users. You know, somebody says I put some on Vinted and sold and load watching other items. One item had been on eBay for months, sold within an hour, had no views on eBay. Now this is the benefit of cross listing. I highly recommend cross listing if you're struggling to get sales on any other platform. Like for example, I only just post on eBay and my website. And if I sell whatever I sell on Depop, I just put on my website. I don't cross list eBay. It just gets sometimes a headache to manage. There is a cross list on app platform. I'm still working on it to see how we can perfect it so my team and I can we're not sitting on items that's going to be different on Depop or eBay, vice versa. That is the advantage of selling on multiple platforms. Someone says, what do you mean? Are you selling someplace else more successfully? I think it's just okay, let me go to. Someone said, eBay is not the platform for private sellers. There is very little protection. And if a buyer raises dispute, you are out of pocket, very outward postage and return. Look, that comes with reselling. That is the pros and cons of doing a business. There's no wins without losers, and there's no losers without wins. Sometimes you send an item without you, and then the customer said they didn't get it, and you shipped it. Look, you have to know that 20% of the time this is gonna be the case, or maybe 1% of the time if you can get it down, that will be the case. It's just what comes with doing a business. Somebody said last January we couldn't find our listing on their site. We reduced 20,000 SKU to under 1,000. Change the star sub as well. We only care about high promote ad, provide nothing for 2% ad, and certainly nothing for those that do not advertise. Very sad sites. Amazon is not any better, as you need to advertise or you won't sell as much. Good luck to you. Look, not advertising is like trying to save time, trying to hold the clock back. I used to do promotion on all my eBay Mag websites. I did promotion. Now, if you don't want to do promotion on eBay, if you don't want to spend money on eBay get 40% of the traffic from Google. So now do this trick. If you don't want to pay for promotion on eBay and you want to just sell it, you want things to sell organically, do this thing. Now, when you list your item, like if I go now and take pictures of like say 1,500 products, and I say, okay, this is my target for the week, that needs to go on my eBay platform or go on any platform. If you list your item generically, meaning, let's say, for example, I'm wearing this brown t-shirt, for example, okay? Let's say if I just say vintage brown t-shirt, that's not specific enough, but let's say I now use Google reverse image, and let's just say, for the sake of this argument, this is vintage brown cotton 90s Stussy t-shirt, that kind of stuff. Uh, and I use the exact same match that Google shows me that what people are looking for using Google reverse image. You're still gonna get some others. Obviously, your own website as well. You should never just rely on just one platform. I mean, I have my stock on my website as well. And once we get to a certain amount of numbers on eBay, I feel like, okay, the rest of the stock goes on my website. You know, because eBay itself still gets traffic from Google. You know, all of Google search, when you type something on Google and you see eBay are paying for that. You know, so I understand why they favor people that are advertising, because it also gives your site visibility. If you don't want to advertise, even on Depop, you have to do promoted listing. If you don't want to advertise on eBay, I understand. There's some stuff you shouldn't advertise on eBay. Like, say, for example, if I'm selling this t-shirt for 15, for example, or 10, and I know eBay is going to take the commission, and then before you know it, commission, sales, whatever, you're left with nothing. Now, if it's high margin stuff, absolutely promote it. Absolutely promote it. And that's probably another reason people don't get sales on eBay, is because they maybe put 2 pictures up instead of putting up 5 pictures up. When I do my listing on eBay, I take multiple pictures. I take the front, I take the back, I take the tag, I take the inside. I even take it inside out, so the customer can see what it looks like when it's on. So that's my only 2 cents with eBay. I don't know if that helps. If any comments, just leave a comment below.